What I mean, Chitimus here. Since this month is, of course, a Women's History Month, and I'm doing my reviews for women-based films. Here is my review for the 2011 comedy Bridesmaids. It is insane to believe that Bridesmaids literally turns 20 in 2 more months. Just wrap your heads around that one. But anyway, now this is of course a really funny comedy that stars Kristen Wiig, who plays Annie, who is a single woman whose own life ends up becoming a mess and all that. And she ends up learning that her lifelong best friend Lillian, played by Maya Rudolph, is engaged, and she has no choice but to serve as the maid of honor. And she is trying to, and she, of course, ends up having a bit of a compare with, with another one of Lillian's bridesmaid, Helen, played by Rose Byrne, and she also ends up partying with some of the other bridesmaids. They are, of course, includes Ellie Kemper's Becca, Wendy McCullough-Covey, from the Goldbergs fame, as Rita, and Melissa McCartney, and probably the film that really put Melissa McCartney on the map. Of course, Melissa McCartney plays the scene still with Megan, who Melissa McCartney is so great in this movie. I mean, probably some favorite moments of her is obviously the plane scene with her and her real life husband Ben Falcone. The film was of course produced by Judd Apatow. It was directed by Parfait, who will also later go on to direct other stuff such as The Heat, Spy, most recent Ghostbusters. Uh, I know he does such this is probably my favorite film he's done. He does such a great job with this film. It's so funny. The females have all great chemistry with one another. This has some really funny scenes, like the poop scene is pretty funny. I mean, poop inside the dress, okay. Trust right there. But they all were so great in this. I mean, Kristen Wiig was great. Melissa McCarthy, by the way, actually scored an Oscar nomination for her performance in this, which is pretty cool right there. Of course, she ended up later on. She ended up getting nominations again, so that was pretty cool there too. But yeah, this film is it's very raunchy. It's so fun to watch. I mean, not to mention you also had Chris O'Dowd was also in this. John Hamm even had a part in this. Rebel Wilson even had a couple of cameos. The late Jill Clayburgh actually plays Kristen Wiig's mother in this. She was pretty good. This is definitely probably one of the best female comedies there is. I mean, I remember watching, I literally saw Bridesmaids in theaters maybe about 3 times when it got released. It was so funny. Probably one of my favorite comedies of that year. If you ever really want to look at it, it's a bit like a female hangover in a way. But man, it's such a great one. I mean, it is scripted by Kristen Wiig and Andy Momolo, who of course both just starred in that Barb and Star movie just recent. But yeah, Bridesmaid is such a funny one. I mean, you also had really fun cameos by Wilson Phillips, by the Wilson Phillips music group. That was pretty cool too there as well. But yeah, if you guys have not really seen Bridesmaids, for I still wish we get a sequel. I know they sad to say a couple of cast members have even said that we're not really going to be getting a Bridesmaids sequel, which I'm still a little disappointed by. Come on, guys, come on, Parfait people, give me a Bridesmaids sequel, or at least give me a spin-off with Melissa McCarthy's character. I actually rather want that more than a sequel, matter of fact. But hey, I guess not every movie deserves sequels, I guess. But that aside, Bridesmaid is still so good. Anyway, let me leave with you guys. Have you ever seen Bridesmaids? If so, what story? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? What were some of your favorite parts in it? Some of your favorite characters, moments? And would you love to have actually seen a sequel to Bridesmaids? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. Yes, sir. See you next time.